Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about every single book I've ever rated 5 stars, plus my 2 6-star reads. I honestly thought I had way more 5 stars than this, but here we are. I apparently need to pick up more 5-star reads, which is something I'm trying to do in 2026, so hopefully that will happen. And like at the end of the year, I can be talking about multiple 5-star reads I've added to this list. If you're looking at books thinking, oh, I thought those would have been 5 stars, there are 5 stars behind me. It's just that I've taken some 5 stars off of my bookshelf over there, my book cart over there, and a few off of this shelf, but I don't want it to look ugly. So once I've gone through these books right now, I'll take the 5 stars off of this shelf, and then it's only ugly for half of the video, if that makes sense. Okay, now let's actually get into my 5-star reads. The first 5-star I want to talk about is one that I hold near and dear to my heart, and that is Archer's Voice. This is what made me love small town romance. After I read this, all I wanted to read was small town romance. I adore this book so much. I adore the characters. The setting as well is something I remember vividly. Like I adore this book with my whole heart. If you have not read this book yet, what are you doing? Go and pick it up. The next book is a shock to no one, and that is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. This book, I mean this whole series is a 5-star series for me, but this book, oh, I cannot explain the feelings I got with this book, and I never will be able to explain the feelings I got with this book. I will literally just be laying in my bed and a scene from this book will just pop up in my head, and I'm like, no, you just don't know what to do with yourself. Like, Evangeline and Jax will forever be in my heart. Like, I love them so much, and the fact that we're getting a novella this year, hopefully. Stop, I'm so excited. Okay, I just want to let you guys know, if you hear any noises, like outside noises, I do apologise. My window doesn't really block out noise as much as it should. I don't know why. It sounds like the outside world is in my room. I do apologise. Like, you could probably hear that car going by. My apologies. But there is literally nothing I can do for that one, not gonna lie. The next one is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. Again, probably not a surprise to anyone if you know me. I adore this book as well. This book is one of my favourite contemporary books. Oh my gosh, I can't even. I recommend this to everyone that hasn't read it. Like, I genuinely do. I don't know anyone that dislikes this book. I've seen people that say they didn't love it as much as everyone else, but they still enjoyed it. I've never met anyone that actually didn't like this book. So if you have not read this, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, because it is incredible. I love it. I love it so much. I love this couple. Love the healthy communication that is in this book as well. Oh my gosh, please just pick this book up. Now I want to talk about a recent one that I read. Literally finished it yesterday. This is kind of a spoiler for my ACOTAR reading vlog, but who cares? I read A Court of Mist and Fury yesterday. I finished it. I've been reading this book for about 2 weeks now. I took my time with it, okay? I took my time. I've only read 2 books now in the month of January. ACOTAR and this one. That's it. And guess what? I don't care because I've been taking my time with them. And this one, I thought this book was incredible. I don't want to spoil this book for anyone that has read it, so all I'm gonna say is that it's incredible, and I cannot wait for you guys to watch the reading vlog because I had some things I needed to say. Okay, let's get to some mafia books that I've rated 5 stars because I have a couple. So we're going to talk about one author that seems to really do it for me, and that is Cora Riley. I have 3 books I've given 5 stars from her. The first one being Sweet Temptation. This was actually the first book I ever read by Cora Riley, and to say I am now a fan would be an understatement. I absolutely love this book so much. It's a single dad arranged marriage romance, and it just ticked every box for me. I thought this book was so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. I could rant about all these books all day because they're all 5 stars. And the next one is the first and I think 6th book in the Born in Blood Mafia Chronicles, both of them actually being Aria and Luca's books. They're my favourite couple in this series. I adore them. I adore them, I adore them. I love every other book in this series. although I've actually not finished it. I need to finish it. I've just been taking my time because I don't want to finish it. But oh, I love them. I love this. I love them so much, and they're actually a lot of people's least favourite in the series. They're my favourite. I love them dearly. Then we have The Darkest Temptation by Danielle Laurie. Ronan, apparently I like red flags because he's definitely one, and I didn't care whatsoever while reading this book. I didn't care. I loved this book. I loved Mila in this book as well. She was just such a ray of sunshine, and I loved it. I love a grumpy sunshine, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really do. This book, when I read it, really hit the spot. Like, it just did. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't love the first two as much as everyone else does. I can't even really remember the first one that much, but this one, I remember like I read it yesterday. Okay, this book was so good. Okay, these two aren't mafia romances, but they're just dark, and that is the first two books in the Necessary Evil series, so Unhinged and Psycho. Don't be fooled by the covers. If you don't like these covers, get the other ones that are now discreet covers. There never used to be when I first got them. But that being said, these books are incredible. I love them so much. They revolve around psychopaths, and they're all and they're necessarily evil. So there's one guy, he got all these kids that had like psychopath tendencies. He adopted them all and then trained them to be necessarily evil. They will go and like bad people basically, and it's so good. Both of these are 5 stars. I need to carry on with the series. I don't know why I haven't yet. Okay, and now it's time to get the books off my shelf. Good luck to me. Oh my gosh, I haven't even taken them all off and I feel like I'm dying. I'm actually so hot. Okay, so I haven't got all of them off. I have one series that I need to take off, but we'll do that afterwards because I'm actually overheating. So, first book we're going to talk about in this stack is The Takeover by T.L. Swan. I have read the first 3 books in the Miles High series. This is my favourite. I adore this book so much. I've honestly been going back and forth if I should get the new covers, but then I'm like, what is the point? I unfortunately had to get the new cover for the Miles High epilogue novella book, you know, novella, because I could no longer get it in the original cover, but it's okay because there's a bonus scene in there and I do love a good bonus scene. Anyways, this book, incredible. If you love billionaire romances, CEO, single parent, dealing with like a loss, this book is so good. I loved it. The humour in this book, like the humour between him and her kids, because her kids are a bit older, I loved it. I love this book so much. I wish I could read this book for the first time again. I love it. I have one I don't talk about a lot anymore. I used to talk about it all the time and I honestly felt like I overdid it, so I kind of stopped, and that is Hawk by Jessie Hall. If you're one for tension and angst, yeah, please be careful. Check the trigger warnings when you go into this book, okay? But it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I need to reread this one because wow. The tension genuinely had me like sitting there. I remember someone called me. My best friend called me. I answered the phone and I said, listen, I love you, but I can't even talk to you right now. I need to finish my book. I'm pretty sure I read this in one sitting. I adored it. Next we have a duet, and that is the Him and Us duet by Elle Kennedy and Serena Bowen. There actually is an epilogue novella they did, and I absolutely loved that one as well. Gave it 5 stars. I love these two. I love these two so much. It's a ice hockey romance, friends to lovers. I don't really have much to say other than I actually adore them. Next we have Brimstone by Callie Hart. I love this book so much. Can you tell? This book was so good. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and that's so fair, but me, I had such a good time. The vibes was vibing. I obviously rated 5 stars. I cried during this book, and if a book makes me cry, it's probably not always going to be a 5-star because I'm an emotional mess, but if it makes me cry the way it did with this one, it's most likely going to be a 5-star. I loved them. I loved getting to see other characters more. That was so much fun. It kind of went a bit more high stakes, and the ending, oh, I cannot wait for the third book. I'm so excited. Moving on, we have 2 books in a fantasy romance series, and that is Rhapsodic and Dark Harmony by Laura Thalassa. Guys, these books were so much fun. If you want a fun time, easy to read, you're new to fantasy, pick this series up. It's so good. This is the first book. This is the last book. I adored them. I adored them. I adored them. Desmond Flynn. Yeah. I might get a bit of hate for this one, and you know what? That's so okay, because I rated this whole series 5 stars. But before I show you the series, I want to preface that I read every single one of these with time in between them, and I only picked them up when I needed them and was completely in the mood for them, because they probably wouldn't have all been 5 stars otherwise. But it was like when I absolutely needed them, I picked them up and they all gave me the 5-star feeling. And that is the Chestnut Spring series. I adore this series so much. Like, I actually adore it. I will never get another cowboy romance that gives me the same vibe as this series. It's incredible. I love the found family. It's the found family, I think, that does it for me. Like, you just grow such a bond with every single one of them. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Next we have 4 books in the Boys of Thomas series, so that's Keeping 13, Saving 6, Taming 7 and Claiming 10. Oh my gosh, if you don't know, this is my all-time favourite series, okay? This series will never be topped. I absolutely adore it. I actually read it when only Binding 13 and Keeping 13 were out, and we had no clue if we was getting Saving or Redeeming 6 because the author was on a hiatus. And I remember thinking, if I don't get Saving and Redeeming 6, I'm going to cry. Like, I'm actually not going to be okay. And luckily we got them, and we are getting more books in this amazing series. This series has emotionally wrecked me in every way possible. Okay, I have felt every single emotion while reading this series, and I, again, will never find another series like this. It's incredible. Genuinely incredible. And I know you're wondering, where's Binding 13 and Redeeming 6? They are actually the only books I've ever rated 6 stars. These 2 books, oh my gosh. Like, I know a lot of people will rate Keeping 13 over Binding 13. Binding 13 is what got me into this series, and it holds such a special place in my heart. I have reread this book I think about 4 times, genuinely maybe 4 or 5 times. I love this book so much. Like, I love it so much. Oh, I can't even explain how much I love this book. Redeeming 6. This made me so upset. I will never ever forget the emotions I felt while reading this book. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was awful at the same time though. And now we have the books that I don't own, so I am going to be using my trusty computer for this one. Okay, so if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my computer to see what books I need to talk about, obviously. So, the first one that I don't own is Lila by Ashley Montgomery. I owe so much to this book. Okay, this book is incredible. It was what got me into reading, like, properly. I used to read Wattpad stories here and there, you know what I mean? And then I read this book and I actually fell in love. And I have not stopped reading since then. So, thank you to Lila. This book is incredible. Next we have The Hot Vampire Next Door by Nikki Crow. I just remember reading the 3rd one and be like, oh my gosh. But in my head, I can't separate which one's the first one, which one's the second one, which one's the 3rd one. I just think of it all as one story, so I don't remember like what happened in each book, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So I know I rated the 3rd one 5 stars, but the whole story to me is a 5-star story. I really hope that makes sense. Then we have Tears of Betrayal by Michelle Hurd. I've read 11 books by this author. Couldn't tell you a thing about any of them. Not even the 5-star. Nope, not one thing. I don't know why. My brain has fully blocked these books out. I want to give them a reread, because what do you mean I rated most of them high and I rated one of them 5 stars, yet I can't remember a thing. I know they're mafia books. That's it. That is it. I remember really enjoying them. I read them back to back to back and I loved it. Like, I actually adored them while reading. I know I had such a fun time. Couldn't tell you a thing I don't know why. Then we have For the Fans by Nyla Kay. Top tier book. Top tier book. It is amazing. I honestly think this book would possibly be in my top 10. Oh, it's so good. I love it. If you like forbidden romance, then I would definitely give this one a go. Then we have Losers Part 1 by Harley LaRue. This book was so good. I remember just loving it so much. I binge read it. I think I read it under 2 days. I might be wrong, but that book is huge. So to read that one under 2 days, I think that's quite good, to be fair. It is a Why Choose. If you don't know, I absolutely love Why Choose. It's incredible to me. I've said incredible a lot. I feel like every video there's one word I just repeat. Okay, and then we have an author I absolutely love and have multiple 5 stars from, and that is Bethany Winter. So I have Reckless at Westbrook High and Chaos at Westbrook High, which is book 2 and 3 for the Kingston Brothers series. Oh, I love them. One of them is MM, which is Reckless at Westbrook High, and the other one is just an MF romance. You guys. Oh, it's so good. And then I have Dirty Love, which I actually do own. I forgot I own that one. I do want to get rid of the paperback though. There's that. I love it though. I did really enjoy the story. I just don't want to own it anymore. And then I have Like You Hate Me. I want to buy that one. I want that book so bad in my hands. I want the trophy because, oh my goodness, is that book amazing. I have reread that book I think 3 times, and every single time I've loved it. It's so good. If you love tension, if you love angst, if you love forbidden, if you love I hate you but I can't be away from you, and MM romances, this is the book for you. Oh my gosh. Then we have Marked by Destiny by Maggie Lynn. I remember being a bit nervous to go into this. I got the arc for it. Maggie was actually my friend before she ever published a book on TikTok, and I was like, I'm a bit nervous, I don't really read fantasy, but here we are. I fell in love. I read that book under 3 days. Like, a big book, a fantasy book, I read it in 3 days. I absolutely loved it. If you want something different, this series is amazing, and her fantasy romance standalone too, really good. The next 5 star is Twilight of Embers by Tessa Hale. Another Why Choose I absolutely adore. I honestly love her whole backlist except from her like first series. I think I read the first 2 and then never read the 3rd one. I didn't not like it, I just didn't love it. But her other books, oh my gosh, she is one of my favourite Why Choose authors. Incredible. I'm so excited for her next series because I know I'm gonna love that one. It's vampires. And the last 5 star I have is Lucky Shot by Rebecca Genshak. If you want an amazing... Wait, no! That's not the last one, because how am I missing one of my favourite books of all time? Apparently I did not do this planning well, because what? Okay, anyways, Lucky Shot by Rebecca Genshak. If you want an amazing ice hockey romance, pick this one up. He's a single dad, it's forced proximity, she's an author. The Found Family is incredible. Oh my gosh, this book was amazing. And the second book as well, amazing. I rate that one 4.75 stars. That one's keeping score, so it's not 5 star, but please pick this series up if you haven't already. And actually now, this time, the last book we're going to talk about is The Deal, but also the whole off-campus series, because when I went through my Goodreads the other day, I realised I rated them all 5 stars. I don't know if that would be true now, but we're going to stick with it. They're all 5 stars, but my favourite is The Deal. I love that book so much. I think I've reread that one over 6 times. I know, crazy, but it's just such a comfort read for me. I love it. I love it so much. This whole series, The Found Family, the way it kind of started off my love for ice hockey romance, so I have a lot to owe to that series because it's one of my favourite things to read now. But yeah, that's it. That's all the 5 stars, I think. To be honest, knowing me, we are probably still missing something, but hey. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening to me yap for about, I don't even know how long. I know it might seem like a lot to some people, but please bear in mind I have been reading since 2020, So I don't actually think that's a lot of 5 stars for that long. 6 years of reading. Again, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would really appreciate if you was to like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.